Rocking our new game feed. No game TV live. Cool. Everybody out there grinding. No Game Radio. We everywhere covering it all. Yo, get at me. Send all your music to nogameent@gmail.com. No games. No games. Let's go. Your boy No Game Feed, No Game TV, No Game Radio, man. Tap in. We live today. Run it up. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. With the foolery. Pay me, pay me, face me. Chaser, congratulations, congratulations. Yeah, no game TV radio in the building. So, salute to Ron Mac Fire. Fire. Yeah, got the best of you. Salute. Got the new purposeful. Up and back. I love me rap. Yeah, yes. You was there for who would care more. All right, be mama love. Everybody that we lost. We trying to say, man, they lose the loved ones. R.I.P. Live. No Game TV. Um, games. It's no games. It's no games. We having fun today. It's all the bullshit. This right here is a dope ass record. Yeah, what up? Now, what we gonna do is we gonna talk about what's been going on in the past few hours and how the system is fucking up everything out here. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy. System's fucking up everything. They they passed the no bill, which means they will not indict the officer who's responsible for my brother, the late great Kamal Flowers, his murder, not his death, but his murder. Officer blatantly killed my brother on camera, and his partner was seen approaching the scene. And for a couple of good seconds to a minute, the partner was seen doing some questionable things. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, y'all fucking up big time. And it will be revealed. I will keep standing on this. I will keep fighting for my brother. Y'all will not deprive him of his justice, and y'all will not let this motherfucker go. And I promise you, this officer will not this type of fate, because karma's gonna come and it's gonna catch him. It's gonna catch somebody in his family, whoever. Karma's just a very, very bad energy that he put out there, so he's gonna get it back. And I hope to be there to witness it. I just hope to be there to witness how all this comes back to haunt him in his sleep. It might be a complication with his family later on in life. I could give two fucks. I could care who reports this or who comments on this, because at the end of the day, he killed my oldest child. And the DA, Anthony Scarpino, was a corrupt district attorney of Westchester County. He also signed off on a fraudulent fake indictment warrant that led to my arrest back in 2017. And based on what he's doing by this officer killing my brother on camera, the video shows that you can't run from the camera. Where did he point a gun? Fingers on the trigger. His DNA's on the trigger. Where's the whole ballistics report that puts that gun in his hand? They say he pointed at this officer. A whole lot of fuck shit going on, baby. And I will not rest until it's come to light and this cop is brought to justice. Fuck the New Rochelle Police Department. Y'all know what I mean. And at the end of the day, they know what they did, and it's a cover up, it's a setup. And in the process of this election that's going on, they really have the audacity to do what they call sweeping under the rug, looking the other way at a police officer killing a black man in cold blood. It's unbelievable that this shit is happening across the nation. And as a nation where they want us to vote, you expect somebody to vote in this matter. How am I supposed to vote for these type of people? I exercise the vote where I'm exercising to fight the right for a loved one that was killed by the police. RIP to everybody across the nation that died at the hands of these corrupt, dirty, stink, horrible, unethical, racist police officers. Black, white, brown, green, I don't give a damn what color. If you wear that badge, you represent blue. So at the end of the day, no disrespect to any gang members in the actualities, but them boys in blue can never, never see me rest easy without fighting for justice for my brother. If you feel the same way I do about anybody that you know who's been mistreated by police, share this, comment, subscribe. I encourage you to stand up, exercise your voice, because if you can exercise the vote, that means you can exercise your voice. Freedom of speech is freedom of speech. It's not freedom to say certain things. It's your right, your First Amendment right to speak on what you see is wrong. Because here it is, if a regular human being would have committed this same act, they would have been tried, convicted, and sentenced all within 7 to 45 days of a horrible crime, the highest totem pole that the law enforcement can put. Now, if somebody was to do that to another civilian in the street, that person who commits the crime will get 25 to life. And if that person, if a regular civilian was to kill a cop in the street, y'all be seeking a death penalty. So what makes it different from when a cop kills an innocent black man, innocent civilian? What What justifies that police officer to get a bill passed, which means all of a sudden that it has to be intentional murder? I'm pretty sure guys out there all across the nation who come out of these urban neighborhoods where you have to survive at all means every day. You got little kids is out there playing in their neighborhood, dodging bullets. People who ain't involved in that type of lifestyle have to come out and live in fear every day, and they're not supposed to protect themselves. I give credit to the South in certain aspects because the South, they allow you to motherfucking stand your ground when it's suitable and it's according. Not just the murder, but when somebody comes with the intentions of harming you and you know when somebody is coming at you with intentions of harming you and your life is at danger, you have every right to protect your life because you only have one. So preserve your life. My brother was no threat to that police officer. First and foremost, he ran. So where did he? They said he pointed a gun in the article that's presented across the United States right now, all over the internets and the radio and the news people got, is stating that my brother pointed a gun 2 blocks away from where a block and a half to 2 blocks away from where he was murdered was the initial traffic stop. And if the video shows at the initial traffic stop, he hopped out and ran. Where did he point a gun? My brother was gone by half a block on the police. He had the police by half a block. I have the videotape. It's all over my internet. He has the police officer with his back to him, a half a block. So from the traffic stop, the police officer got out with his gun drawn. Both officers got out. One officer runs back to his car, runs around to the passenger side, runs to the trunk, fiddles, gets back in the car, takes off. Now, in that process, the officer McKenna, fuckboy McKenna, is chasing my brother down this dark street with his gun out. My brother slips and falls. And as Officer McKenna is catching up to him, gun out, my brother is seen running in a circle in the street, and you see the officer fire on him. He drops. After he drops the officer, you don't see in the video, but there's another clip and another part of the footage that will be aired that the officer fires on my brother 3 more times. Then it shows the officer's partner run up, and for a couple of seconds, he's looking back. He looks back and he doesn't see that. A camera catches him from behind his whole face. And then he turns around and he leans in, and then he leans up, and then he leans in again. And at that time, they're turning my brother over. He's dead already. For what? To cuff him for what? In the beginning of the video, there's no weapon found. And after that video showed that this police officer murdered my brother in cold blood, now a 9mm Ruger was found at the scene. Now, weeks to months later, after a big ordeal is made, now his DNA, quote unquote, his DNA is found on the trigger. If your DNA is found on the trigger and you were claimed and accused of pointing the gun at an officer, and you're pointing the gun at an officer and your finger's on the trigger, that means this part of your hand is wrapped around the gun. Am I correct? So where's that ballistics report? Where's that DNA? Why is there DNA on the trigger and there's no DNA on the grip of the gun? There's not there. So that raises suspicion that my brother's fingerprint was planted because they used his hand to place his hand on that trigger. Where's the fingerprints and the DNA on the other grips of the gun? They showed bullets. Where's the fingerprints on the bullets? They said bullets was found in a bag on the scene. Where's the bullets? Where's the ballistics? Where's the DNA on all that? Tell me that. In the midst of this election with a racist president going against another racist person, there's more racism that's continuing to happen in the States. A secret grand jury proceeding happened, and they closed. It came to a conclusion November 2nd, which happens to be the day before this electoral, the tail end of this electoral campaign situation, the presidential situation. Now y'all come with this after The presidential election has taken place and the votes are being cast. What do they expect to do? Get reelected? The corrupt district attorney is on his way out, and I will see fit that he is sued in the accusation case against me, and then he will be sued in a civil action matter against him in the matter of my brother Kamal Flowers. Scarpino, you will not get up out of this unharmed legally. I promise you. I will exhaust all avenues to seek civil matters against you legally. You already got a matter that you're facing against me already for wrongfully accused. You signed off on a warrant that wrongfully accused me and placed me in jail. That's why your ass is retiring. You're retiring for those reasons. And that's the crazy thing about it. You can't run. You can't run, Scarpino. I'll make sure that you face all aspects of what you put somebody through. And you will. I promise you. Promise you. Promise you. You will not. This will not go unpunished. Anthony Scarpino, you are horrible, and on your way out, you will pay. I promise you. We're gonna get into something. I want to play something for y'all. I want to play something for y'all because it's amazing how this is happening, right? And I'm gonna play a little clip for y'all real quick. I'm gonna play something for y'all that's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna have you thinking really about Anthony Scarpino. Got you. Make sure y'all hear it. This DA Anthony Scarpino is corrupt. To what's going on with my case, per se. But he can say all this other shit about how this officer wrongfully killed my brother. Like it was cool. I'm gonna put y'all on real quick. This is under Anthony Scarpino's watch, the Westchester County DA. You hear that?
This publisher. Turn the microscope on itself.
No, that's the crazy thing. That's the whole crazy thing about that. The same Anthony Scarpino was the overseer of this dirty, corrupt thing that was happening to me back in 2017, where officers out of Mount Vernon, in particular Detective Camilla, sworn under oath in a secret grand jury proceedings. In order to get a sealed indictment, you have to go to a grand jury proceedings. The same grand jury that passed this no bill against this police officer that murdered my brother. The same grand jury with Anthony Scarpino present that co-signed a bogus wrongful accusation charge against me from back in 2017 that led to me being publicly humiliated because I was all over a press conference wanted poster. I'm all over the internet. My son has my same name. He's 16, so he's not allowed to enjoy his life without having this follow him. So when he goes and get a job, his background check is going to show this. My father has the same name. Publicly humiliated my family. I provided proof ever since the day of my arrest that I was not in the state at the said case. And Anthony Scarpino, the corrupt Westchester County, New York district attorney, has co-signed because in order for a seal indictment have to be passed down, police have to operate, start sweeping people up in the signed by the top, which is the county district attorney. That's Anthony Scarpino. He's up for re-election, but he's not running because he's on his way out due to all this shit that's going on. And it's on his watch. So, Mr. Scarpino, my question to you is, what's up? There's evidence that proves that this police officer killed my brother. Camera. Manslaughter at its least. You seek the ultimate charge, which is intentional murder, which means that this officer, you have to prove, and we have to prove that this officer intentionally had it on his brain to come out and kill somebody. That's not what the police officers are doing. Their job is to come out and keep it fair down the line. And if it presents itself, my brother never presented no threat from the initial pullover to the end of his life. May he rest in peace. And here it is, you passing a no bill that's gonna basically let this cop walk. I'm presently and currently in the moments and in the time I will be getting with all advocates, all activists. I in this back up in front of the county courthouse. I will be seeking an appeal on behalf of the family, and I will not let it die straight like that. You have a voice. I have a voice. I live by the First Amendment right. They can't shut me up. And there's wrongful doing that's happening, and it's blatantly happening in front of our eyes. Black, white, brown, doesn't matter what color you are. What matters is your morality. And I don't give a fuck where you was born, where you was raised, or how your views are, how you was taught. But if you see the shit in your face and you see an injustice in your face, it don't matter what color you are, stand up, speak on this, share this. I encourage everybody. Don't just let this shit go in vain, because my brother will die in vain over a corrupt system that's been doing this the last 40, 50, 60 years, which is killing innocent people. Don't matter what color you are, but majority of the color are black men, young black men. And they getting younger at the days. They killing our women too. It's sad. It's not no secret. This is happening across the nation. And these police officers who are killing our people, my people, are Caucasian officers that don't have psych evaluations. They coming from the service, or they just downright racist. Grew up, became a cop, and was taught hate since birth. There must be a way that we must seek to the Supreme Court. I encourage petitions. Anybody out there who hears me, write a petition, send it to your local politician. If they don't want to listen, send it to the Supreme Court, flood the office, to where all across the nation, these secret grand jury proceedings need to have people present, victims' families, lawyers, everybody who's involved in this case needs to be present at these grand jury hearings. They're secret. This shit needs to stop. It absolutely needs to stop. I will be taking a stand. I will be speaking. You can get at me. My name's Hendo Clark on Facebook, at No Game ENT 914 Crazy World underscore A underscore King on Instagram. Hit me. The number five. IVECLARKE on YouTube. Subscribe, click, pass it on, comment, share it. I don't care what you do. It's time to take a stand. 2020 is all about having clear vision, right? Let's have clear vision. Let's take a stand and speak on this bullshit. 914 Love. Salute to everybody in my No Game Entertainment family. My whole area code, 914. My city, New Rochelle, New York, Horton Avenue, Hartley Projects, Hollow Point, City Park, the West, South Side, Main Street, Money Earning, Mount Vernon, Falcons, Back Plains, Portchester, Tuckahoe, Sing Sing City, man, all around the neighborhood cities, the boroughs, the Bronx, T-Belt, Webster Ave, Boston Road, Jackson Avenue, 179, 149, Brooklyn, Queens, all over the place, man. Share this, man. 914 Love, man.